The W.K. Kellogg Foundation sees family engagement as a shared responsibility of families, schools, and communities for student learning and achievement, a continuous process from prenatal to third grade and beyond. Family engagement is a practice that occurs across multiple settings where children learn. We have convened our grantees, scholars, practitioners, and experts from the field to begin to imagine and describe a new desired state for effective family engagement and early learning. It is our goal to shift the paradigm for people to see that parents, especially those from vulnerable families, already possess numerous skills that must be recognized and supported to help children succeed.
I feel like there are some incredible leaders across the country in communities that are making a difference for children by engaging their families in education.
We believe here in San Antonio that brain power is the new currency of success in the 21st century global economy. And we're doing everything that we can to put our families on a path toward success through great education from the very beginning of life.
The foundation really believes that all children deserve a fair chance. We believe at the foundation that if we focus on young children before the age of 8, it's the most effective way for them to be successful in school, have economic stability, and to help their families and their communities reach their fullest potential. We believe at the foundation that we work in partnership with each other. We're not the top-down foundation. We're about partnership. We're about sitting at the table with our grantees to figure out how can we tackle these huge problems together. It is the heart of our work and our mission. And of course, you know, it's not simple because we don't pick simple things to do, as many of you know, but it's passion that drives us towards this goal as a foundation.
A lot of times people ask us, well, how do you begin this work around racial equity? Which is a good question, right? And what we say to that question is it begins with listening.
The parent involvement is very, very important because parents are the first teachers and we are a team. The parents, the family support worker, and the children with the teachers.
The first thing that we tell our parents when we have our introduction to them is that you are their first and most important teacher. The values that you instill in them are going to continue on. So we kind of just bring them that extra set of resources, extra sense of self-worth to them to explain it to their families because they're going to be that model for their children in order to succeed.
Also, I have a lot of courage when I see our youth be open to learning from the trainings and in services we give into them and to helping them to understand the roles we take as a community engage. When the youth learning, they spot with a lot of proud to working for the issues they like and for the future they wanted to have. So I believe if we helping them to walking for the right track and we provide all the tools they need, we can have the second generation good people.
When we're talking to the communities and the families and we're going about, you know, these are our dreams, our children's education, and this is what I believe we need. And so we become a bridge between these families, between the colonias and the schools.
I definitely feel like there's a network that I wasn't previously touched with. The work feels very siloed sometimes inside New Mexico, especially because we have such, we don't have very welcoming arms all the time from our districts that want to work with us. So I feel really excited to be connected to other people who are doing similar work.
Looking at the strengths of what we all bring and what we all have was really enforced and impressed upon us. And I think what a reflection is that we kind of shared was there's a mosaic that we all or painting and bringing through our personal experiences, our knowledge, our life experiences, our culture, that as we began to give little tidbits of that, it started to kind of paint this mosaic.
I guess my frustration is how do you draw that line and get all that connection going, because this work cannot be this hard.
We know that part of this has to be resetting the norms around what the expectations are. Too often schools still see families and communities as problems to be solved instead of assets to be engaged.
When there's something new and it feels challenging, just try it. And I think that all of us in this room should walk away with that same concept, whether it's two-generation approaches, family engagement, be willing to take risks and try something new.
But at the fundamental model of AVANCE is the belief in every parent and every child that walks through our doors, that there is potential. And even though Liz and everybody else credits AVANCE for where they are, they needed the support and somebody to believe in them, because the potential was in them. They just needed that support and the role models to reach their goals for themselves and their children.